Can I take a selfie with you guys with the camera?
Just Greg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I centered? Am I good? Perfect.
What I have recognized about Annenberg students is that they are just naturally curious and they are naturally seeking connection.
I think in Annenberg have to do a lot of things that require you to have teamwork and kind of collaborate in a lot of ways. And so you're able to kind of build a really trustworthy team a lot of the time that you never really lose track of. I think especially within USC, like those connections that you have stay with you for a long time.
These people that I've went to class with and made connections with over here are going to be those future managers, publicists, and agents. It's very important that we all stay connected because these relationships will always just be around, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
PRSSA is a professional development-driven organization. The USC chapter is 250 members strong, so we're one of the largest chapters across the world. We bring professional speakers, we bring alumni mentorship, we bring social hangouts. It's just a community for students to connect and explore opportunities. We were truly able to connect students and professionals in a way that supported the Trojan family and the larger USC vision. That is something I'm most proud about, and that still continues today. Into my presidency, I have learned so many leadership skills from managing a team of 17 e-board members. The NYC Maymester program was a truly unique and incredible experience. I thought it was important to understand the entire media landscape as a whole. I went to Good Morning America, I went to ABC News, the New York Times. The most important thing I learned on that trip was how to ask a good question. I've always asked questions from, the PR comms background, but seeing journalism students in their element, asking the hard questions, thinking critically, doing different types of research, it really exposed me to a different way of thinking and questioning and bringing curiosity in my approach. Oh my gosh, I love Naya. She and I are like this. I had met her 2 years prior, but it wasn't until the Maymester where I really got to know her, and she is someone who I think truly embodies Annenberg and its kindness and connection.
I had a lot of great experiences while I was on the New York Maymester. The companies that we talked to were so interesting because you are able to kind of see what a bunch of different areas within PR, communications, journalism would look like out in the real world and see what would be the best fit for you. And I also met some really great friends there as well, so it's awesome. In my first semester, I got to work as one of the contributors for radio, and then this semester they put me at the radio desk, and I was super excited because I'd finally get to be in charge of making the show and kind of putting all those pieces together. And going to radio, that was something that was completely new for me. It also, I think, was very eye-opening for different ways that you're able to tell people stories, communicate news, and also just engage with people that you might not necessarily get to talk to in your day-to-day.
My role at Classical California is a creative producer. So what I do is I handle images, video, and production for our social media channels and online platforms. Having the formalized structure of the concepts and ideas that the digital media management program has, and then applying that and using my own personal connections to the stories, I think helps push that into authentically representing the brand and the actual classical musicians, the culture around it, and promoting that and other people can learn about musicians they may not have been exposed to. You're spreading positivity in a way that helps people through education, through connection, through exposure to arts that aren't really available for everybody. I think that makes me the proudest. That opportunity to speak with the professors and students about something that is changing and while you're working at it is incredibly valuable in informing your decisions, right? In becoming that leader and taking the next step in your career.
Having to brainstorm ideas with your peers and just going off of these other brilliant minds and just coming together was really fun for me. I led for USC's PRSSA Good-Tailed Dog Rescue. Taylor also worked under the Good-Tailed Dog Rescue account. She left us instructions and all the assets that we would need in order to carry on with this client. With her hard work and dedication to that account helped us proceed what her vision was. How I feel about graduating in less than 2 weeks, I'm excited. It's bittersweet. I made a lot of good friends, a lot of close friends.
What I'll carry most from my time at Annenberg are the relationships that I've built. The classroom has been great, but it's really the friends I've made, the people who have mentored me, the people who I have mentored, the professors I talk to. That is something that I never want to let go of.
The interaction with the students and the faculty combined, and leveraging that while you're working has been one of the most strongest elements from the program that I've taken.
I think that's the biggest thing that I take away from my experience here. The people that I've met, I think, will be in my life forever, and I think those experiences are something that I'm going to hold on to for everything in my future.